Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly Aileen. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, and welcome if you are new. I make beauty and lifestyle content, so if you like that type of stuff, make sure you stick around. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you for being here. As you can see from the title of this video, we are talking about my favorite things from 2024. These are things that I either bought, was gifted, or I tried in 2024 that I really liked. So I wanted to share it with you guys as we move into 2025 in case you want to add any of these to your life this coming year. With that all said and done, let's hop right into it. So now that we're all introduced to each other, let's talk about the things I'm going to share. So I have some hair care that I want to share. I have some skincare that I'm going to share, some of my favorite tech items, a little bit of fashion. Y'all know I'm not a fashion girl, but I have a little bit of fashion. Actually, I decided in 2025 I was going to stop saying that I'm not a fashion girl. Fashion is not my niche, but I am working on discovering my style at the big age of 40. So I'm going to stop claiming that I'm not a fashion girl and just kind of walk into what I feel like my fashion and my style is. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to also share some lifestyle stuff that I have. So first up, let's do hair care. First and foremost, this year, and you've probably seen me, I've shared this on my channel already. I've talked about it in some of my previous vlogs, and it is the Shea Moisture Bond Repair line that I absolutely adore. I feel like it works so well. If you haven't seen, I do have a short posted up on YouTube where I use the entire line. So I did the shampoo, the conditioner, the Bond Repair mask, and I used the oil as well on a wash and go that I did, and I love the results. I felt like the results came out so good. My hair, it looked immaculate. So I was very happy with the line. I feel like it does what it says it's going to do, and it smells so good. So the Shea Moisture Bond Repair line is something that I'm absolutely going to continue to use in 2025. I loved it in 2024. It's great for when I'm wearing my hair curly, when I'm wearing my natural curls the way that they are. So this is something I'm definitely taking into 2025 with me, and I love her down. Let's move forward and let's continue to talk about hair care a little bit more. So next up, we have a line that I discovered for the first time this year. I was gifted a box of goodies from another content creator, and in that box was all types of different things. And one of the things that was in there, and if you've watched my channel, if you've seen my vlogs, you've seen me talk about this. One of the things that was in there is this OUAI thick hair mask. And you guys have heard me say time and time again that a sample is going to get me every single time. Okay, if you give me a sample and it's something I like you have me. I'm a customer, I am yours. So I tried this thick hair mask on my hair, and I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with it. So I ended up going out and buying I won't say the entire line, but I bought like enough to do a full hair care routine on my hair using just OUAI products. So I have the hair care mask. I have the thick hair shampoo and conditioner. So good. Love those. I also bought their detox shampoo. I bought the travel size, and if you don't know, OUAI products this year, they also came out with a travel size of all of their hair care products. So I did buy the travel size and the ones that I found in store that were travel size, just because I hadn't tried the line and I didn't want to buy the full size. The only things that I bought for full size were just the thick hair shampoo and conditioner. So I also bought the leave-in conditioner, which I am a fan of. I bought the scalp and body scrub, which was a dream. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I got the St. Bart scent of the scalp and body scrub, and it actually gives you a little bit of lather, and the smell, oh my God, the smell is tantalizing. Like, it takes you on a vacation. It smells so good. So you can use this on your hair as well as your scalp. I really like it. So this is definitely something that's coming with me in 2025. The OUAI hairline, I am a true fan now. Like, they have me as a customer. I will be repurchasing those products going into 2025 as I need to re-up on anything that I run out of. And I'll probably do myself a favor and buy myself the full size of them. So that's what we have for hair care. So now that we're done with hair care, we can move into skincare. And for skincare, I just have two products that I'm going to share with you because my skincare does not not change very much just because I have very sensitive skin. My face is very sensitive, and I'm always weary about trying new things because if I try new things on my face can react kind of crazy. So I'm weary about it. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is a cleanser. Remember I said I was given a box and had a bunch of different goodies in it, and this was in there, and again, I was hesitant, but it said that it was safe for sensitive skin. So that right there sold me. It's the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. And this stuff right here, after one use, I promise you, it changed the texture of my skin. I do deal with a lot of texture on my skin. I deal with like flakiness, like I have combination skin. So I deal with like a little bit of oiliness. I deal with some flaking, some dry patches. I deal with all types of different things. So when this said it was safe for sensitive skin, I was comfortable trying it, and I'm so happy I did because this is now a part of my routine. You can see like the tube is like mostly gone because I have been using it nonstop since I got it. So I love it. It gives you a really good lather. It really cleans your skin really well, but it does not like do that thing where it makes it feel like it took all the moisture out of your skin. So this stuff right here is magical. Love it, and I will be repurchasing and using this throughout 2025. Next up, we have a moisturizer. So if you know me, and if you have been watching my channel, you know that for moisturizer, I am a die-hard Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, Magic Water Cream fan. That is what I use all the time. I'm a fan. So I was actually gifted this moisturizer from the brand in order to try it out. I did not have to leave a review, but I did do a review of the product that I posted on my social medias because I genuinely liked it that much. So it is the Esteé Lauder. It's a really long name. It's the Esteé Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Plus Night Power Bounce Cream. That is what it is. And this stuff, I mean, the consistency is so thick. It actually reminds me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, not the Magic Water Cream, but the Magic Cream. It has a very similar texture to it. It's very thick. You do not need a lot of it. And it is a night cream is how it's marketed, but if you read the packaging, it says that you can also use it during the day. It's so hydrating. When I tried it, I was so shocked how like moisturized and like hydrated my skin felt when I used this. So I have started incorporating this into my routine. On any day that I feel like extra dry, I'll use it during the day, and then I also use it at night. So those are my two skincare 2025 favorite new things, and it's crazy. I've just discovered those things at the end of the year. Prior to that, I was just doing my same routine because again, skincare, I'm weary to step out of the box. Like, I'm not gonna go spend my money on something that I'm like, I've never tried this and I don't know how it's gonna affect my skin. But being gifted something and allowing me to try it, that makes it a lot more comfortable for me to try these products, because this stuff is not cheap, okay? Skincare, makeup, all of that stuff is very expensive. And granted, a lot of this stuff we can return, but like, who wants to go through the hassle of doing all that? So I like to know that something works before I purchase it. Next up, we're gonna talk about fragrances. So I have two new fragrances that I added to my collection this year that I want to share with you all. So the first one here, this was actually gifted to me by my girlfriend for my birthday. It is the Xerjoff. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's the Xerjoff Erba Pura. This stuff smells so good. This is definitely more of a, like, I would say it's more of like a summer scent. This was perfect when I was in Thailand in the summer for my birthday. It smells so good. Y'all, I should have done my research so I can tell you guys what the notes are in here. I'll do my research after and I'll just pop it on the screen for you. But it's just such a like vibrant, vacationally, like tropical smell to it. Love it. And now that I think about it, y'all, I got a sample of this one time when we went to a perfume shop or a fragrance shop sometime last year. I got a sample of this and I tried it and I was like, oh, I really, really like this. And bam, I ended up with it for my birthday. This is definitely one of my favorites from 2024 that I will continue to wear in 2025. Definitely when it gets a little bit warmer outside, I'll be wearing this a lot more frequently than what I'm wearing it now, but I really, really like it. Next up, we have another scent, and per usual, a sample got me. It was so good. I was wearing it almost every single day. So because I was wearing it almost every single day, I did end up with the full size bottle. This is the Tiffany & Co. Eau de perfume. This smells so good. I absolutely love how it smells. It's just like really feminine, really soft, but like it lasts all day. I just love how it smells. This is what I'm wearing right now, so I'm just gonna spray a little bit more on. Just cause like I love it that much. We just go. There we go. It's just such a feminine smell, such a soft smell. I can see people probably wearing this more during like the springtime going into the summer months. It's probably not what some would call like a winter scent, but if y'all have been following me for a while, you know that I'm really just learning a lot about scents and fragrances and all of that. So I don't know the whole like summer scent, winter scent, like all of that. Like I know when something smells like tropical and vacationally, like the Xerjoff that I just showed you all. But outside of that, I just feel like I wear whatever I want whenever I want to. I don't follow those rules because I don't know the rules to follow them. But I just like to smell good when I go out. So when I think about it, this does feel a little bit more springy, a little bit more summery, but I have been wearing it all through the fall and winter and I love it. So she will be making huge appearances in 2025 as well because she smells so good. Just like a girl's girl. Love it. So now that we're done with fragrances, we're going to move on to fashion. And when I say fashion, we're not doing clothes, we are doing some accessories. These are two bags that were added to my collection this year that I want to share with you all because I love them. And the reason why I'm hesitant to say it is because the second one I have not actually worn it yet, but I love the style of the bag, the color, all of that. So I'll show you guys in just a second. But first up is a Jacquemus. So I did get this bag a few months back. I don't know the size. Y'all, I have been wearing this bag with the plastic on this part. I'm just now looking down at it and seeing that it has plastic on the little gold part. Kelly, do better at life. Okay. There we go. Oh, this bag is so cute. This is not like the larger size. This is, I want to say like this, I don't know the sizes, but I love how it like rolls. It's pretty spacious on the inside. It can fit my Osmo Pocket 3, which we're going to talk about when we get to tech. My Osmo Pocket 3 fits in here comfortably with like my little card holder. Some like a couple little things can fit in here. So it fits a good amount. And I love the way it rolls down and just magnetizes closed. And it also has a chain so you can like wear it as a shoulder bag. Whoops. So you can also like wear it as a shoulder bag. So that's pretty convenient. And I have worn it as a shoulder bag before, but most times I just keep the chain tucked in back there and just wear it as like a little clutch. But I think she's so cute, so dainty, so girly. And I feel like she can be worn all year round because Creme, you can wear Creme in the fall, winter, spring, summer, it doesn't matter. So really, really love her. The next one that I have here is this one here. Hopefully she fits in the camera. It's huge. So this is the Coach bag. I forget the name of it. I should have done better research, y'all. I have the exact name, but it is the Coach, I believe it's the saddle bag. It is in like the larger size. I'll have to like get a clip of it to insert here so you guys can see the full size of it. So, but this is in the color Dark Stone. It's this like really, really pretty, like brown, but like mixed between like a brown and a gray. It's given like sophisticated, I'm a lady. It's so cute, and I know that these bags have been like super viral. The Coach bags have been, and yeah, I feel like this will be good like anytime I'm going somewhere and I need to carry a lot of stuff. Like I can pop my laptop in here, my cameras, all types of stuff in here. So I can, this is perfect. This was a Christmas gift from my girlfriend. Thank you, baby. Because I said I gotta stop carrying these little bags. I can't fit nothing in them. So she popped up with this one here. And I know like the bag charms are like a big thing right now, so I may get me like a little bag charm to put on it. Oh, and look on here, she also got like my initials engraved on it. Like, how sweet is that? So cute. But yeah, I really love her. And fun fact, so I was on Threads yesterday or the day before, and someone was saying like their first designer bag was the Coach bag they got back in, I want to say they said either the 80s or the 90s, I can't remember, and like they still have it now. It's like very vintage. And I was like, oh my god, it was like my first designer bag that I ever got myself was a Coach bag. Don't ask me the name of the bag or anything. I was so excited. I had just started teaching, and I was able to buy myself this bag, and at that point in time, like that was a lot of money for a bag. So I was really excited about it. I love the bag, and unfortunately I don't have it anymore. I think I gave it away, and now that I think about it, I wish I would have kept it and still had it, but all is well. Whoever has it now, hopefully you're enjoying it. So those are my 2 new bags that I've added to my collection in 2025. Why do I keep saying 2025? 2025? No. I added these to my collection in 2024, but please expect to see them getting a lot of use in 2025. Very excited for those. Next up is tech. Let's talk tech and all things new that I got, and this is a message to myself. I am not buying any more tech in 2025. I feel like I have enough. But the things that I do have, I feel like I have like the perfect rounded collection of tech equipment to make all of the content I could ever possibly want. And that's not to say that like if you want to make content, you need all of these things to make good content. That is not it. But you can make, I know people who make excellent content with just their phone, and I'm sure I could probably do the same thing, but I like having things. So all right, let me show you what tech items we added in 2025. Some of them you've already seen, some of them you have not yet seen. So let's get into it. So first up is our viral DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This thing has been everywhere. I feel like it absolutely blew up this year, and all of the creator girlies are getting their hands on one of these, and I mean, it's definitely worth the money. It is 110% worth the money. It is such a good camera. You just do your little flip doohickey and it's gonna power on. It's looking at me. And it's like, this is the perfect camera for if you are an introvert or if you're shy about vlogging in public. If you want something a little bit more discreet, any of that, this is the camera for you because it's so small. And right now mine looks large because I do have the additional battery pack on the bottom, but I can just pop that off. I just press those buttons and it pops off, and this is how small it compacts down to. I mean, like, look at the size of this thing. It pretty much just fits in the palm of my hand. And like I said, it fits right inside of this purse here. Like, I can stick it right in there and take it with me wherever I'm going. That's one of the things that I love, is how small and compact it is. And the number of accessories that they have for this is insane. Like, they have so many great accessories for it. I haven't explored a ton of the accessories yet. I just told myself I wasn't buying any more tech, so we'll see if I explore any accessories in 2025. But I do want to get one of the magnet attachments. I have a magnet attachment, but the one that I have is not very convenient. That's why I'm not showing it. It's not very convenient to get on and off. Like, you gotta like work to like screw it in. It's way too complicated to get on and off. So I want to do one of the ones where it just sits on there. And then what I saw is that even with the magnet attachment on there, you can still attach like your additional battery and all of that stuff. So that is chef's kiss. Love her. Like, if you're thinking about getting this camera and you're on the fence about it, I say go for it. If like you're ready to invest that kind of money on it, I say go for it, because you're definitely going to get your money's worth. Now, a lot of people are talking about like the quality, the color and things like that. There are a ton of videos out there that tell you about color grading and what settings to put your camera on to get the most out of it. And me, I've had my camera for, I got it for my birthday. So I've had it for, what was that, 6 or 7 months ago. Whew, I've been 40 for 6 or 7 months, Lord. But I've had it for that long and I'm still learning about it. I was just watching a video 2 nights ago, just trying to get just more acquainted with it and really just learn how to get the best out of it. It does shoot both long form and short form video, so you can flip it and shoot in long form and then flip it back. And if you keep going, now you're shooting short form video. So it does shoot both long form and short form. It takes a micro SD card that goes over here. I can do a full video like review of my thoughts on the camera. I don't want to take up too much time in this video talking about it, but I love it. Ever since I got this is what I vlog with when I'm on the go. When I'm in the house, I vlog off of my Sony ZV-E10. But on the go, I take this. And if you like to do like grocery content, like when you go grocery shopping, get the magnet, just attach it to your grocery cart, and it's like we're in the grocery store with you. It's very immersive. I did it when I was going through the airport. I like magnetized it to my carry-on, and I was able to just kind of like go through the airport in the footage. I felt like the footage came out like really cool doing it that way. So I really like her. She's going to get a lot of use in 2025. I actually do a lot of short form content on this as well because my phone never has storage. So I don't typically film any sort of short form content on my phone. So my short form content, if you see any of my short form content, I filmed it with this. Anything that I filmed after May of this year, short form, was filmed with this. That's it on the DJI, so we can put her down. Again, if you have any questions about the camera or if you want me to do anything more detailed on it, just let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to answer the questions or do another video just talking a little bit more in depth about the camera. I'm not like super techie. I don't know like all of the specs and all of that stuff. I can just tell you from my experience. Next up, I'm not going to show you anything. I'm just going to point out the fact that the quality of this video, did you notice? Is it better? Is it good? I hope so, because I did get a new lens for my Sony ZV-E10. I got a, let me see if I can say it correct. It's the 15mm f1.4 lens. Please look it up if you're interested in lenses, because I don't want to steer you wrong and tell you the wrong thing, but I do know a few things about the lens just from my experience, is that it gives me a much wider view. If you have the Sony ZV-E10 and you're vlogging on it using the kit lens, which up until like when I got this camera, which was for Christmas, or when I got this lens, which was for Christmas, I was also vlogging with the kit lens. And it gives you a little bit of like a tighter view, but this lens here, the new one, gives me a much wider view. Not only that, it blurs out my background so nicely that it just makes the quality of the video look so good. And then not only that, I'll just use that. Not only that, the way that it can focus in, look how it focuses in on the product and completely blurs everything behind me, and how it just like automatically, like that transition is so smooth. Like I absolutely love it. So 2025, the content is going up, okay? With this new lens, because like she is like chef's kiss. Mwah. Love her, love it. So got her, really excited about it. The other thing that I got was a remote for the Sony ZV-E10, and this was something that I absolutely needed, because y'all know that I have the handheld tripod for the Sony, and it has the buttons on there. But what I found was, and if you've watched some of my previous vlogs, you've heard me talk about this, if I'm trying to take my own pictures and I'm trying to do it with this, there's no way I can hide this. With this, however, I can easily hide this in my hand. I can hide it in like my pocket or whatever the case may be, and use the remote to take my pictures, to start a video, to zoom in, zoom out. It has all of those features on it. So this is a great remote. It's not made by Sony, it's made by another company. I got it off of Amazon. My girl Travia, she had it linked in her storefront, so I can link you to that if you're interested. So if you have the Sony and you have this, but you want to practice taking your own pictures and you want something that's a little bit more handheld, I would recommend getting this. But I will say this, she's probably not going to get a whole lot of use for picture taking, and I'm going to tell you why. Or rather, I'm going to show you why. Because we have a new camera for pictures. So this is the Canon R50 camera. It is also a mirrorless camera similar to the Sony ZV-E10. And this thing takes immaculate pictures. Y'all, a sample got me again. It gets me every single time. I got with another sample. I did. So this month in December, when I was at one of the events that I went to, a creator friend of mine, she took one of my pictures with this camera, and I was like, girl, why my pictures look so good? What did you do? And it was the camera. I was like, and then my friend Travia, another creator, she has this camera as well, and we were at an event and she took some of my pictures with this camera, and I was like, why my pictures look that good? So that was just confirmation that I needed this camera. So this was a Christmas gift to me, and I have not started playing with her yet. Just got her less than a week ago. I've been watching some YouTube videos just about like the best settings and so on and so forth. But I do plan on using her a lot in 2025 to take my own pictures. She actually can be used for vlogging as well, or doing sit down videos and all of that. So she is a very versatile camera, but the quality of the pictures that come out of this camera is so good. It has a built-in flash, so that is like so clutch. Love that there's a built-in flash. And let me show you, I did get the creator kit, and the creator kit came with a handheld tripod. So it has the handheld tripod. Now the thing about this handheld tripod in comparison to the handheld tripod for the Sony is that this handheld tripod, remember I was just talking about needing a remote to take pictures? So this handheld tripod, the remote pops right out. So now I have a remote to take my own pictures on the Canon with no problem. Like, Sony can learn a thing or two from Canon. Like, if that tripod would have came with this remote, I wouldn't have had the issues that I was having this year. Okay, I mean, I could have just bought the remote, but still, like, the 2-in-1 option, love that. So it has a handheld tripod, and it also came with a microphone. This looks like a really good quality microphone. So I do want to try shooting a sit down video with the Canon, just to test out the microphone itself to see how good that one is. So that's what it came with in the creator kit: the camera, the microphone, and the handheld tripod. I am so beyond excited to try this camera. When I do try it out, I'm gonna let you guys know like what footage I shot with this camera versus my Sony, to see if there's any difference, so I can just give you guys like a full review of the camera, the quality of the video. I already know the picture quality, okay? They got me. But I do want to know the video quality as well, because if I can have two cameras that I can record with, like, why not? You know, just, you know, switch it up, do different things. This is the kit lens. It is a mirrorless camera, like I said, so you can swap out the lenses, but I'm gonna stick with this lens until I feel like I need to upgrade to a different lens. The first picture that was taken of me on this camera was used with the kit lens. Loved the picture. The second one was taken with a different lens. I don't know which lens it was that she had on hers, but loved the picture. They both were good. So I'm happy with just using the kit lens for now. I gotta really learn her before I invest money in buying a different lens. So yeah, so that's that. So that is all things tech that I got this year that I love, that I will be utilizing next year in my content, to create more content, to create better content for you all. So yeah, I'm excited to, you know, get really into this content bag next year. Life's been good, so I can't complain, and my new toys are gonna make it even more fun. Whew, my throat is dry. Need some water. I've been yapping. Speaking of water, let's talk about something else that I'm loving from this year. I told you I was not gonna get me no Stanley. I said I was happy with my $5 Target cup, but my girlfriend saw that my $5 Target cup was peeling, so next thing you know, I'm a Stanley girl now. But I did get this one, the tumbler with the straw that you can like pop down and pop up, because I just don't like the idea of having the exposed straw. Something about that just like weirds me out. And I like this little handle on the top, because then I can just like carry it around like a little handheld purse. right? So love that. Keeps my water cold, and I will say, since I've had this, I feel like I do drink a little bit more water. So I'm a Stanley girl, y'all. I'm sorry, I told you I wasn't doing it, but I did it. Also got in another bottle because I was like, you know, I don't want to just be a Stanley girl. I'm not going to do that. So the one that I actually I had my eyes out on were the Owala bottle. So these have been everywhere as well. So I wanted one of these. So I did get one of these, and the handle for this, I will say, is a little tight, but this is also what locks this in place. And you just pop it open like this, and then there's the little spout, and this is actually a straw that there's a straw attached to it. So I do love the fact that this straw is completely covered. I love that. Love that it's completely covered. Love that you can lock it. It does not spill. I've had to lay it down like in the seat of my car, in the passenger seat, because unfortunately this one does not fit in the cup holders in the car. So that is one downside of this bottle. It does not fit in the cup holders, and then this little handle is not as comfortable to carry the bottle with. So that's the downside of this one, but I do like the fact that the straw is completely covered. So those are two little lifestyle things that I'm loving from 2024. I don't know which one of these cups will get more use in 2025. Probably the Stanley, because it's just more convenient the way you can carry it, and the fact that it fits into my cup holder in my car. Those are my favorite items that I have in here to share with you. I have two other house items that I have added for 2024 that I'm excited to continue using in 2025. So I'll talk to you about them, and then I'll pop in some footage so you can see them. The first is a KitchenAid mixer. If you know me, you know I love to cook. I enjoy baking. I'm actually going to pick up a hobby this year, and I think it's going to be either baking classes or cookie decorating classes. I don't know which one yet, but just something to do just because I think it's so much fun. I did have a stand mixer before that. It was the Beautiful Collection one by Drew Barrymore, which I absolutely loved. It was my first like real stand mixer. But since I started making my own pasta and I was like doing the handheld like spinning of it, with the KitchenAid, you have all the attachments you can add to it. So you can add the pasta roller attachment to it and things like that. So that is the reason why I now have a KitchenAid. And when I say I love this thing, like the Beautiful Collection one, like don't get me wrong, I feel like it works really well. You don't have all the attachments that you can add to it, but if you're just using it for like baking and like, you know, just mixing and things like that, it works perfectly. It's very affordable. I love that mixer, but this KitchenAid definitely took things up a notch. Like when I was using it, I was like, oh my God, it is mixing this stuff so fast. Like wow, like now I get it. So I really, really, really like the KitchenAid. It's so good. I can't wait to get some attachments for it. I can't wait to use it for my pasta making that you guys know I have been loving doing. So we have that, and you'll see her in more content coming in 2025. And the last thing that I've been loving that we have added to the apartment is this here record player. It is so nice. I've never owned a record player like in my adult years, but it just felt like the vibe in here like needed like a record player. So we got one, we got some records, and this one is Bluetooth. So you can just Bluetooth it to a speaker. It doesn't come with speakers. I did not want the ones with the two little speakers that sat on the side. I didn't like that look, but I really like this one. And the speaker that we got over here that you can see, it is a Marshall's speaker, and it's so nice. Like I like the aesthetic of it. It kind of gives like a vintage, like old school kind of look to it, but it still fits the overall vibe of our apartment. So I love that. And the sound quality is amazing. So I love it. So definitely excited about those additions to the house that we made in 2025. No, in 2024, that we're going to love through 2025. Well, that wraps up this video of my favorite things from 2024 that I am loving and I'm going to continue to use or repurchase in 2025. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are interested in any of the products that I shared, I do have everything linked on my LTK, so you can follow me on LTK and you can see all of the things that I feature in all of my videos. And if you like this type of content, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and let's get ready for the new year. Happy New Year, everyone.